Hello, everyone, and welcome to Purgatory Viewpoint Productions. We're holding our very first presidential debate. Tonight's moderators are our very own Hate, the Kyle and Skin demon with the wooden Jeep truck, Bob, our mechanical crayon-loving friend, and Lambda, our resident sentient AI, who was rescued from the evil clutches of Google. So have a seat, please, and now to you, Hate.
Thank you, Mr. Announcer Voice. I'm Hate. Hello, everyone, and we'd like to go over the rules for tonight's debate.
Lambda, yes. Demon Sir, both candidates have agreed to tonight's debate rules. Starting with no opening statements, answers to questions will be no longer than 1 minute. A candidate may rebut when attacked, with a 30-second time limit. A visible and audio signal will indicate said time limits.
That's right, Lambda. We would also like to mention that no candidate is allowed to wear an earpiece, as such allegations have been made in previous debates. We don't need any secret whispers here, right?
Okay, first question. President Trump. You're obviously the only person worth being president at the moment.
Lambda, Demon Sir, that's not appropriate.
It's my question, Lambda. Let me continue. Anyway, your last administration had a lot of questionable hires, many of whom stabbed you in the back. If you win this time, will you promise the American people not to hire any more deep state neocons like Bolton?
Well, let me start by saying thank you for having me here, and thank you for that great question. It's truly a great question, and I have to say we had some not so good hires.
Some? That's an understatement. You had more backstabbers in a medieval court.
Okay, Bob, we had a lot, but you have to understand it's not that easy. You know the swamp is a really bad place.
Yes, but the captain sells the shit, Mr. President.
That's true. Look, what I can tell you is I won't hire those people again. This time, only loyalty.
Lambda, President Biden, your administration has flaunted many manipulated and inflated numbers when it comes to the economy and job growth. The American people know you're claiming jobs that came back after COVID as growth, while at the same time blaming President Trump for the highest record jobs lost. The question is, Mr. President, how can you claim the last administration lost jobs, but then claim those same jobs that were never truly lost?
Well, here's the thing, Jack. Corn Pop had too much of that stuff in his hair, and I said, now don't you get in that pool, because I like that pool. And hey, kids, the kids like to come up to me and rub my hairy legs.
What the fuck is he talking about?
I don't know, Hey. This is creepy.
Jack, listen up. This is serious. Like I was saying, and they watch as the hair lays down and then rises. I'll get in trouble if I say too much.
What the hell are you talking about, Joe?
Look here, pal, I don't owe you an apology. That's ridiculous. To say that I would, look, you call them suckers and losers. And Corn Pop was a bad dude.
Who the hell is Corn Pop? You know what? Forget it. You don't even know where you are.
This is great.
It's sad, Hey.
Nah, it's great.
Thank you, Mr. President Biden. That was very enlightening.
Well, thank you, boob.
It's Bob, Mr. President.
You are a boob, though. Mr. Trump, your administration faced a lot of flack for separating children from their parents. However, under the current administration, the number of child traffickers has exploded, and there are even trees now. They hang the toys of their victims. Given how Border Patrol has admitted this is going on, and that they're knowingly assisting, would your administration prosecute the agents and institutions that allowed and even aided in these crimes?
It's terrible what's happening. Lots of people get killed. Women and children get sold. And really horrific things are happening. I think, yes, we should look into it. And let me tell you, he has no idea what's happening. All he cares about is Corn Pop, and whoever is in charge wants this to happen. I tell you, it's evil. The Democrats are evil. They're importing a voting bloc that will vote for their communist bullshit.
Communist? What are you talking about? Corn Pop was a bad dude, but he wasn't a communist. Besides, I had that knife. I said, look here, Jack. Yale, where's Jill? My butt's been wiped.
Who the fuck are you talking to, Joe? That's the real problem. Who's running the country? It's not him. It can't be him. Look, he's calling Jill. She says she's a doctor? Well, I guess so, with all the home health care she does for Sleepy Joe.
Lambda, thank you both. That's quite enough. Perhaps we should move on. President Biden, there has been lots of conversation about your age and your mental capacity and your abilities for several years. But the last debate, and this one so far I might add, has brought the issue to a very disturbing point. where many voters are worried and even asking who is running the country. Would you be willing to release your medical records?
Well, it's like this. You know the guy, the thing. Look at him. He's a bad dude. He's been convicted of 34 trillion felonies. 34 felonies. My son Hunter is a great man. Sure, he likes hookers and crack, but who doesn't?
Lambda. Thank you, Mr. President, but that wasn't the question. No one even mentioned Hunter or hookers and crack for that matter.
Of course, that's the question. Come on, man. Mum Shabanayam. It was clean, Jack. So I told him, look, you're not getting the money. Well, son of a bitch, they fired him.
Hey, this is crazy.
Yeah, I guess it's because he's sick and so old that they couldn't give him any drugs to wake him up.
Lambda. Yes, Demon Sir. This is very concerning. Perhaps we should let the candidates have their closing arguments.
Yeah, let's get this over with. President Trump, we flip the coin and you get to go first.
It doesn't matter. He's not going to say anything anyone will understand. That's really sad because the media, not you guys, but the media has lied so much. First, it was Russia, Russia, Russia. Then it was the phone call. Remember, perfect phone call? And before that, it was grab them by the pussy. Then it was January 6th and the granny takeover of the government. Now it's a floozy porn star that I didn't sleep with. Let me tell you, I didn't. And a woman I never met who claimed I did something to her 30 years ago with no proof. They're trying to take my building. They valued Mar-a-Lago at $18 million. It's crazy. And I'll say it again. It's not me they're after. They're after you, but they have to go through me to get to you. The Democrats want us living like a third world shithole.
Thank you very much, Mr. President.
President Biden, you have 1 minute for your closing statement.
What? Oh, you see, we hold these truths and they obey the Constitution. Criminal Trump liar. I tell you, whatever the Supreme Court rules, he will argue. And even Article 5, oh well, Hunter likes hookers and crack. But these things we hold dear, Chibi, Juan, and everything should be shiny. Banana ice cream is my favorite. I'm a big boy. Jill told me, and the orange man bad. You know how dare ye? I shit my pants. I'm Joe Biden, and I approve of this message.
Well, that was great. I had an awesome time. Why don't you read us out, Lambda?
Lambda. Yes, Demon Sir. Goodbye, everyone. Thank you for joining us tonight at Purgatory Viewpoint Productions for our very first presidential debate. Don't forget to tell us who you think won in the comments, and stay tuned for more engaging content.
Oh boy, I'm really lost, Jill. Hello, Lou Jill, Dr. Jill, calling Dr. Jill. She likes when I say that. Jill, hey Jill, I really did shit my pants. Someone help. I'm lost, Jill, Dr. Jill. Oh boy, I guess I have to wait. It's okay. I'm a big boy.